Some pretty insanely great prices here, guys, on the Kia EV6 and the EV9. One thing to keep in mind, the EV9, brand new car, it's not about to be changed anytime soon. So if you were to buy an EV9, I'm not saying you should, by the way, but if you were, then you're not going to get done for with depreciation because a new model is about to come out. But if you buy a Kia EV6, you are, because there is a new EV6 that's going to come out within a few months' time. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching the Electric Viking. The new EV6, not a revolutionary upgrade, coming in a few months. It's bigger battery pack. It's going to have about 10% more range, higher energy density in the battery as well. Some other upgrades, minimal upgrades, exterior design, interior design. But the primary change is the extra range with the new model. So the EV6, it is essentially sort of like buying a Tesla Model 3 right as the Model 3 Highland is about to come out, but the discounts are pretty good, so it's definitely worth having a look. Hot on the heels of the facelifted 2025 Kia EV6, several discounts have come out. These mean you can save as much as $13,000 on a new EV6. Now, if you're going to get a $13,000 discount, that makes it worth it, in my opinion. 10% more range is not worth $13,000, really. Anyway, what are these discounts? Apparently there is discounts on all Kia vehicles ranging from $500 to $1,500, but the EV6, it gets the full $1,500 plus. The EV6 gets a $7,500 customer cash incentive. And that's essentially like Kia's version of the tax credits. You know how the Kia EVs don't currently qualify for tax credits in the US because they're not made in the US right now. They will be in the future, but they're not at the moment. So that's Kia's way of giving you back that amount of money. That means the saving in total is $9,000 US, plus there is a $500 loyalty discount. Really, this shows you how much dealerships suck, because there's no way you're going to walk into a dealership and they're going to say, hey, did you know the brand, Kia as a brand, is offering $1,500 for all our models? This vehicle qualifies for that. Great deal for you, $1,500. Plus you get the $7,500 customer cash incentive. Hey, by the way, that means you're going to get a discount of $9,000. Plus, we have a loyalty discount. That's another $500, $9,500 for you. Plus, actually, we have a few extra discounts, meaning you can get $13,000 off. Now, if you walk to a dealership and you don't know that stuff, they're not going to tell you. So tell your friends, if they're going to buy a car, they need to keep informed with this stuff. Otherwise, at a dealership, you will pay more than what someone else would who knows this kind of information. There's no question about that, right? Anyway, if you want to finance an EV6, you can do so at a ridiculous 0% for 60 months. 0% for 60 months. That's crazy. Anyway, California, Oregon, Washington, EV6, you can get up to $11,000 in lease cash, plus a $1,500 VIN offer, whatever that means, and a loyalty discount. All of that comes to around $13,000 US if you lease, plus you're getting a 0% interest. Yeah, anyway, crazy. And getting back to the EV9, you can get a $1,500 discount on this, plus you get the $7,500 customer cash offer. If you want to lease, you can get a 0% lease deal for 48 months. Anyway, that means the EV9 qualifies for the $1,500 and the $7,500. Bit confusing here, but $9,000 US discount on the EV9. Now, Australian dealerships might offer dealers deals like this soon, because I've been looking at EV9s on carsales.com.au, which is the main Australian website. I don't believe they're selling very well. Look at EV9 sales here in Australia, not really selling very well. The vehicle, to be honest, it is fairly pricey here in the US, here in Australia where I live, and there's no real discounts being offered here, no advertising from Kia to try to sell more models. They probably don't have that much stock anyway. So anyway, I do see some of these being sold much cheaper. We've just seen Polestar, Peugeot, Aura, multiple car brands in Australia discounting EVs by up to $20,000. I think that'll come here in Australia as well. Anyway, discount on the GT line is actually $10,000. EV9 Land, $10,400. That's in the US. Plus, you get a $500 loyalty bonus on top of that, apparently, if you've bought a Kia before. Anyhow, guys, there's some massive discounts on the EV9 and the EV6. Both of them are really good cars. So it's probably a good time to look at one. If you want a 7-row SUV the EV9 is a really good car. Now, if you're in Australia, maybe wait for something like Zeekr's new vehicle that they're bringing here, which is a similar size, slightly bigger on the, actually probably a fair bit bigger on the inside than the EV9. It has more range, has much faster charging, has, better luxury features for a similar price. That's what I'd be looking at, Zeekr's new vehicle. They're new. Technically, it's an MPV, but it looks pretty similar to, not that different to really an EV9. It has 7 seats, has 6 seats if you want 6 seats. That's probably what I'll be looking at. But the EV9 is a really good car. The EV6 is a really good car. And with these massive discounts in place, they're better value than they've ever been before. Like Tony Seaver said, EV prices coming down every year. And within a couple of years, probably within, I'd say 2 years, it will be cheaper to make an EV than internal combustion. And we're going to continue to see EV prices come down every single year. Thanks for watching.